But I want to talk again about about pineapple.
About what?
Pineapple. Getting rid of warts and moles and tumors. Rubbing the pineapple on the skin or over a tumor helps dissolve it. You can only use it maybe every 4 days though, sometimes 5 days. It will cause breakouts if you have it more often than that. And on the days that you don't use it, it's a good idea to rub either bone marrow or butter or a combination of bone marrow and butter onto the skin. Now, I don't know how many of you remember, if you look at my photograph on the back of the recipe book, does anybody have the recipe book here?
Sure.
If you look on the back of it, you see all the freckles. Oh, that's the earlier one. I've got one that shows the later one, yeah. Anyway, it shows all the freckles that I have, so I usually maintain a high tan, so all the marks didn't show on my face, all the huge freckles and so-called aging spots that they call maybe liver spots. So when I started applying pineapple on my skin, it started neutralizing them within 24 hours by 80%. And I started using it on a big mold that I had here that started getting inflamed, put it on there and started peeling away a little time. Vinegar will do that also, but not as quickly.
What will?
Vinegar,
Okay.
Raw and pasteurized apple cider vinegar, will also remove warts and moles in the same way, but it won't change the coloration like the pineapple will. But you have to be careful. Again, I did another experiment trying to do the pineapple every 3 days instead of 4 days, and you can see I've got a little rash, a little bit of a red rash. So I have to keep my cycle to 4 days. Some people have to keep theirs to 5 days, or even 6 days or 7 days. That you have to experiment with if you want to. It will also clear up a lot of other imperfections in the skin. I had 2 very large moles here that are down by 60%, and I've only done it, I do it when I think about it. Maybe once every 3 months I'll start applying it for a couple of weeks, and then I forget and don't do it, So, but I do it as far as experimentation. But it does reduce moles, warts, all kinds of, and I used to have a ton, see these little freckles on my hand and all over my body. I had to just cover it. And since I used the pineapple on those areas, it's reduced them. And I've only used it probably 5 times on my body, not just my face and neck. And it's reduced it by over 50%. Even when I get sunshine, they don't seem to come back anymore as they used to. So that's something new I've been experimenting with, and works nicely. Also helps get rid of wrinkles.
You just leave it on, you don't wash it off after.
No, I don't wash it off. I leave it on for a good 24 hours.
You just rubbing it on your skin?
Yeah, not hard. You don't rub hard. You just put it on and let it absorb. Now sometimes some people's skin will sting. At that point, then it's a good idea to get some Perrier or Gerolsteiner or some sparkling mineral water, dampen a cloth and wipe off any excess, because you've got so much on already that's eating through and affecting your healthy cells. Normally, if you only apply it once every 4 to 5 days, the pineapple will affect dead cells, help dissolve dead cells in your skin and make your skin younger. Old skin is the body collecting dead cells, and they sag because they have no resilience. They are not alive. There's nothing energetic about them, so they sag. They can't suspend anything because they're not alive. They have no muscle tissue involved. So if it starts burning your skin, that means you've got so much on that it's affecting your live cells, or that your live cells do not have enough fat to protect themselves from the bromelain and other nutrients, from the other nutrients in the pineapple. So wipe it off, Make sure you use bone marrow or butter on the other days to make sure those cells that are alive absorb enough fats so that when you apply the pineapple, it doesn't eat into them. They have a protection.